Saturday of CAA football has arrived. Amanda Poole alongside Rob Washburn here to break down three things to watch this weekend. Starting with a special HBCU rivalry, the Aggies hosting Hampton, the Pirates coming off a 27-20 win over Elizabeth City State, where they battled through weather delays and a 10-point halftime deficit. Head coach Trenton Boykin is saying his squad showcased what they've been practicing all summer, and that's doing hard things together. A second half shutout thanks to being assignment sound, according to Coach Boykin. Now offensively, redshirt senior Jaquan Snipes leading the way, rushing for a career-best 174 yards with 2 touchdowns. And now when it comes to this Saturday's matchup in Greensboro, Snipes is one of 13 North Carolina natives on the Hampton roster. An element of the rivalry Coach Boykin says brings excitement.
2 historic programs, a lot of rich in tradition. We recruit down in the North Carolina area, so they know a lot of those guys. So when you're playing those A&T, you've got a lot of guys that's played against each other in high school.
North Carolina A&T will be looking to bounce back from a setback at Big 12 member UCF last week. The Aggies' top 3 quarterbacks suffered injuries in the game, leaving the starter for Saturday up in the air. Now, offensively, A&T will lean on a rushing attack that generated 160 yards at UCF, led by Wesley Graves and Shamik Blizzard. A&T's defense was tough against the run in their season opener at Tennessee State, and they'll need a similar effort to slow down Snipes. While the rivalry between Hampton and A&T always provides plenty of intensity, it will be even more special for Sean Gibbs, who will lead the Aggies onto the field as the head coach first time.
It's kind of surreal, having worked here for over a decade. It's definitely not going to be the first time that I've been able to run out of the locker room and into the stadium for a game, but it'll be the first time as the head coach. So it's just going to make me reflect on this long journey, and I'm definitely going to appreciate the opportunity to run out there, and I can't wait.
The Aggies have won 3 of the last 4 matchups against Hampton as the Pirates look to win 2 straight on Saturday night kickoff at 7 p.m. Now, staying in North Carolina, Elon making the 4-hour trek to Western Carolina. The Phoenix are 1-1 after a dominant 55-7 win over Davidson last week. Redshirt freshman quarterback Landon Clark receiving CAA Rookie of the Week after compiling 284 yards of offense and 4 touchdowns in just one half of football. Clark is Elon's first freshman QB to get the nod since 2017.
Yeah, man, Elon was clicking in all phases of the game against Davidson, scoring their most points against a Division I opponent since 2009 behind the dynamic play of Clark, while the Phoenix defense allowed just 158 total yards and recorded 5 sacks. Now, they'll need to carry that momentum into the mountains to face a Western Carolina team that was picked to finish 3rd in the SoCon and features a high-octane offense. The 2 teams battled to the wire at Rhodes Stadium a year ago when the Catamounts blocked a game-time field goal attempt with just over a minute to go and returned it 55 yards for a touchdown. Elon will be looking to flip the script on Saturday.
They're a preseason top 20 football team that is very skilled on offense. They run an aggressive, multiple defense, which is unconventional, so it's some looks that we don't see every week. They came into Rhodes Stadium last year and upset us in our stadium. So I know that we've got the attention of our players and our staff.
Kickoff set for 2:30 on Saturday. For our third thing in the third week of CAA football season, it's CAA versus FBS. 5 FBS matchups slated this weekend. 3 are games against in-state Power 4 teams. As Bryant proved to the nation last week, the CAA can not only compete in these matchups, but also muster up a win. The Bulldogs taking down UMass for their first win over an FBS opponent in school history.
Yeah, what a tremendous night for Bryant and head coach Chris Merritt as they became the 12th different CAA program since 2013 to knock off an FBS opponent. Now, the challenge on Saturday is significant, with William & Mary visiting ACC member Virginia and 2 games against the Big Ten, with Towson heading to Maryland and Villanova visiting number 2 Penn State. However, UNH, which faces Ball State, has 6 wins over FBS teams since 2004 And Monmouth, which faces Charlotte, knocked off FIU 45-42 a year ago, so you never know what might happen.
This game was scheduled along with the 2021 game. It was just kind of a package deal. So who knew 4 years later they'd be number 2 in the country? But we focus on us, nameless, faceless opponent kind of thing. Regardless of who you're playing, you got to make sure you're playing your style and your game and execute your plan. And, we'll put a plan together, go up there and take our shot. Everyone puts their pants on the same way, the field's the same size, and all those type of things.
To tune into these matchups, here's a look at the Week 3 schedule. CAA action starts at noon on Saturday. Follow CAA football on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for in-game updates and scores.